Hello everyone, welcome back again to Catching Up with Ned Nwoko family and Regina Daniels' family saga. You guys welcome. I remain that mom of 5, also known as CMO5 Kanduko, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So you guys know what has been going on with the Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels' family in the past few weeks, or yes, it's almost a week now that all of these shenanigans has been going on. So you guys know I've brought you further updates. In case you've not been following this saga and you really want to follow it, I've got a playlist where I titled Catching Up with Ned Nwoko. You know, all of those videos I've reacted to are there. I reacted to when the story first broke, when Regina Daniels came out saying I'm tired of this violence, and then Ned Nwoko came out with a post saying, oh, she's doing drugs, and then Regina Daniels' brother Sweezy, is that his name? Yes, Sweezy was dropping posts back to back, you know, dishing all the teas back to back, while while Regina Daniels' brother Sammy was arrested. Till right now that I'm speaking to you, he is still locked up and is being remanded in prison till November 28th, which in my own opinion is injustice. Ned Nwoko has however said that it was not the one who arrested Sammy, that it was one of his thugs or something. According to Sweezy, it was one of Ned Nwoko's thugs that arrested Sammy and not him. You know, all of those stories just went crazy like that. And then bombshell, when Regina Daniels herself came out to tell her own story, and everywhere shook. People were like, oh, why did you have to admit you did this? Why did you have to admit this? We've seen stories, we've seen people saying that it's better that she came out, because at the end of the day, it's not a crime to use something recreationally. It is only when you are caught in possession of it or you are caught distributing it, that is when it is an offense, right? Tell me why I saw the spokesperson for Wiki saying that, and now that Regina Daniels has now said that she is using drugs, when is the Nigerian when is NDLEA going to arrest him? And I was like, what is this man with white beard and white hair? What is the nonsense he's talking out of his mouth? And yes, I left a response for him. I left a response under his post for him. If I can find that response there, in fact, let me put that response here for you. Okay, so according to the post of him that I saw on a page on Instagram, it's called Lagos Later. So someone had, in quotes, that was what it said. So someone has publicly admitted to doing drugs in someone's house. NDLEA, what should you do? That is the name of the person saying this is Larry Olayinka, is Wiki's spokesperson. And I dropped him a post. I replied him saying that, Mr. Gray, what was your response to the domestic violence allegations of RAPE? I be then so cutting wool for oil put inside your hair. If NDA no arrest them, make you go do the arrest yourself. Because tell me why some men, like, is this an issue with African men or Nigerian men, should I say? Because when this girl was talking about how she was beating DV, how she was forced, how Ned allegedly forced himself on her, and all of these things, this stupid man did not come out to say, wow, a whole sitting senator. He did not come out to say, come, if you are married to this Lady Olayinka, I am sorry for you. I am very, very sorry for you. With that being said, let's move on. So there's been a lot of updates, okay? Ned Nwoko's brother and family are now calling him out. Yes, Ned Nwoko's brother called Chooks, if I'm not mistaken, dropped a video yesterday, and this is what he had to say.
All right, so this is for Ned. Ned, I don't have any means of reaching you. For how many years you don't take my calls? You have no contact with you. I don't know how many Nwokos you have that have access to you. But as a brother, I have tried to tell you the truth through the same medium, Facebook. You are bringing so much disrepute to the name Nwoko. You are not ashamed. I am not ashamed for you, but there are people who are ashamed for your siblings. Today is the 9th day of November 2025. It's an opportunity for you to have a change of attitude, a change of heart. The Bible says that there is a way that which seemeth right to a man, at the end thereof, that ways of death. That's Proverbs 14 verse 12. You are all over social media promoting things that are not connected to the culture of our people. Things that you are saying things that have nothing to do with the core values with which we were brought up. core value of dignity, of respect, of hard work, of family, of relationship, of education. I'm not talking about going to school. You've been posting your profile that you have a degree in law, but you sound to me like you're an illiterate. Because if you're not an illiterate, you will know that there are natural laws that govern our world. There are natural laws that govern the earth. Whatever it is that you have gone through, you haven't even started. They are as a result of a law called the law of sowing and reaping. The same way you have the law of gravity, that whatever goes up must come down, so you also have other laws. One of the major laws that you must know is the law of sowing and reaping. You are complaining that you did this, that you did that. Not once have you told the world how that you are from a poor home, that your father is poor and that your mother was poor, and that it was Omonye that sent you to the University of Kell in Staffordshire in London, in the United Kingdom. That you couldn't go to university locally here because there was nobody to send you. But you come on social media, you are acting like you're some big man who made it by yourself. Everybody who has helped you in life, you have betrayed such a person. The number one person you betrayed was Prince Daniel Nwoko, my immediate elder brother. You came to our house there when we were living, where we were living at number 32 Awoyoko Street. You begged and begged and begged and begged, and he agreed. When your auntie, who is a very rich woman in Port Harcourt, couldn't help you, refused to help you, not that he couldn't help you, refused to help you. The Chazos who were super rich at the time, they refused to help you because of your bad character. But Omonye thought about it that, look, if we send you, you will open doors for other Nwokos. He sent you to London and arranged for you to stay with Uzo Jebose. What did you do when you got to Jebose? You disrupted his house. You caused him pain, chased him out of London. Now you are complaining. You are reaping what you have sown, and you haven't even started. You haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen anything.
So you guys heard what Ned Nwoko's brother said there. That was a lot. It was a lot. And yes, I've seen posts on Facebook. Normally at times when I say post on Facebook, I don't like reading many to read because most of the time they don't actually make sense to me. And I've seen posts of people saying, oh, for your family to come out and call you out when you are down, it means jealousy, it means entitlement, it means this. And I was like, come on, bro, like what nonsense are you talking about? What nonsense are you talking about? So when Ned Nwoko was taking people's land, when he was doing all of those shenanigans, was his family also there to say, oh, continue taking people's land? Because Ned Nwoko just happens to be a naturally wicked person. For the fact that content creators are saying that this man no dey forgive person. Content creators are saying that Ned Nwoko no dey forgive person. Like, guys, look at all of the stories of his ex-wives. Look at Layla. Even Layla there, when Layla left and came back, that one came to apologize because she knows that there's no way she's going to survive if she doesn't come back. And there's another ex-babe like that, which I'm going to bring her story at some point, who left. Apparently she's a Lagos big babe and she left, and Ned Nwoko showed her shiggy. So why, like, I don't understand why some people are like, oh, his families are jealous of him, that is why they are coming out to call him out. After that video broke, another of his brothers said that nobody, so people were like, oh, why did you reach out, why did you come out to drop the video on social media? Could you not have reached out to him? So another of Ned Nwoko's brother, called Emeka Nwoko, I'm going to leave it here, he said nobody can reach Nedu. Yes, he's Chinedu, but he's funkicized it to Ned. It did not even say Nedu, it funkicized to Ned, nerd. Yes, so that girls can, you know. Chooks mentioned it at the beginning of the video. Chooks is not engaging in hyperbole when it says Nedu is evil. They ate from the same plate just like Nedu and I did. That's how close we were growing up. Everything Chooks said is the unvarnished truth. He is a senator and we should ordinarily be proud that our brother and kinsman occupies such an exalted position, but you will find it almost impossible to see a Nwoko who wants anything to do with him. Ditto the Ugboko people. That should tell you something. So that was what Ned Nwoko's brother had to say. Another of Ned Nwoko's brother had to say about all of the shenanigans he's been getting onto. And in other news as well, all of the atrocities that Ned Nwoko has allegedly perpetrated in his town is coming out. So I saw a post, I believe it was it was Gist Lover that posted it, and I'm going to screenshot that post here. So one of the posts says, this Prince Daniel Omonye Nwoko, the man who saw the future, the man who sold his goods and sent Senator Ned to the United Kingdom, he is currently ill. He lives in Lagos here. He is my immediate elder brother. What did he get in return? Treachery and abandonment and neglect. Prince Dan Omoye gave Ned life, light and life opportunity. So kindly share. So that's that post there, that the man who sold his properties to send Ned Nwoko abroad to make a better life of him, because actually he saw that, oh, I need to send this boy to school because he could see a better future. Now that same man is now seeking hospital, is ill and is being abandoned. I understand why people are now saying that, oh, entitlement, but Ned Nwoko, according to what they've told us, that Ned Nwoko is rich, right? So why is it not? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But he has money to be marrying small girls every year. Make it make sense. Guys, leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. And then there's another post again that says, this is, I'm going to put it here, this is Mrs. Oshodi Ogedu. Senator Ned took a piece of land. The piece of land was bequeathed to her and children and grandchildren by her late husband. It is the height of recklessness. It is the usual lawlessness that has characterized his life. That is why he will lock up Regina's brother. Pride goeth before a fall. He cannot accept that. He cannot accept what he dishes to other people. And then there was also another post saying that this is Blessing, a gentle son of Onitsha Igbo. He died in Senator Ned's house. Regina was there. I don't understand why they pop Regina was there. Have you guys heard of that story? If you guys heard or know anything of that story, please let me know in the comment section. The security authority in Delta State has failed to bring him to task. It is about time. There is no peace for the wicked. Ned is a wicked human being. He will not rest. So for his family to be calling him out, you guys need to know that this is a very, very serious case. That they've maybe tried their best to make sure that they speak to him, and just like the likely said, that he's a son of the soil in such a pose that okay, you will do better by his people, but he's actually doing the other way around. And I'm just like, it's crazy that he keeps going on about all of this shenanigans. Like that, before I knew him to get married to Ned, before Regina Daniels actually got married to Ned Nwoko, the way how I knew Ned Nwoko was that it was land grabbing, it would lock people up, blah blah blah. And it still baffles me that Regina Daniels cannot tell me that she did not hear all of this news about the man she was supposedly getting married to. So it's still coming to me across that it is not Ojulason, it is not ordinary that Ned Nwoko used to marry Regina Daniels. Even though Regina Daniels said, oh, I fall in love. No, I don't think, well, if somebody is being hypnotized, if you use juju to hypnotize somebody, they will go to Baba God in heaven and tell Baba God how good, how superb, how fantastic that you are. So it is not clear high that Ned Nwoko used to marry Regina Daniels. I said it, and I'm still saying that why is Ned Nwoko marrying younger children if it is not juju? If he is not allegedly using it to renew his riches and his wealth, because tell me why not only virgins in they marry. Tell me, was he a virgin before he started marrying all of his wives? How many women in those sambali dates before he started to marry his wives? How many? So let's move on. Real Gina Onu also did a lengthy video, but I think I'm going to drop that in a different video. That is just going to be Real Gina Onu and obviously a video to Ned Nwoko. I'm just going to put those together in another video. However, when Regina Daniels dropped that bombshell of what she was passing through, Real Gina said this. I'm going to put it here. She said, Regina Daniels, you have said enough, child. Now get a lawyer and plead your case. The senator has a right to defend himself equally as he has made serious accusations against his young wife. What we are witnessing is yet another symptom of a failed system where power shields wrongdoings and justice is selectively applied. I agreed with her. The alleged allegations against Senator Ned Nwoko by his estranged wife Regina are grave and deeply disturbing. They include claims of pedophilia, getting involved with a minor sexually, grooming of a minor, sexual coercion, forced rape, forced imprisonment, and drug enabling. These are not family disputes exactly. They are criminal allegations that must be investigated transparently and without bias. That bias in Nigeria, I don't know about that. I do not know about that. Senator Ned must step down immediately from his official position to allow for an independent and impartial investigation. I doubt that would happen. We are here to forget Akpabio. Akpabio. In a civilized country, Ned will have been told, man, go sort your house, you can't come into office. They will have, in fact, he will have been the one to say, you know what, he will have been the one to come and put a post out to say, you know what, I'm taking a step down, blah blah blah, to deal this with issue. He will have been the one. But obviously anything goes in Nigeria, right? Anything goes in Nigeria. Anything goes in Nigeria. So she continued, the Nigerian Police Force, the Ministry of Justice and Human Rights organizations, both local and international, must urgently intervene. Justice must not be for sale. Powers must not be used as a weapon of oppression. The Nigerian government and its institutions are on trial before the eyes of the world. Justice must prevail. And then she continued by, you know, the victim deserves protection, not persecution. The truth must prevail. So she tagged a lot of people and all of that. And it will surprise or shock you that with all of these things, not a female politician, not a female in power has said anything about it, apart from the fact that Natasha Lapoti has been giving her, you know, mutual, you know, images. She dropped emoji, love heart emoji when Regina Daniels dropped a post. She's the only female in politics that's actually at least said something or done something. Is it not deafening that Ireti Kingibe, is she not the woman in charge of women affairs or something? She is yet to say anything. The wife of the president yet to say anything. The governor, the wife of the governor of Delta State yet to say anything. Is it that they are not concerned? Is it that this thing going on does not mean anything to them? Guys, let me know in the comment section, because you will have thought that they are women as well. Now let's just look at the fact that they don't let us look as Regina Daniels as a child. Let us look at her as another woman. So this thing that they are saying that is happening now, to them, does it look okay to them that a girl says or a young lady says she no longer wants a marriage, but because you are affluent, because you have money, you now think you want to suppress her and she wouldn't go? When does it become a crime to leave a marriage? When does it become a crime to say, you know what, I'm tired of your shenanigans, I am leaving? It's so sad that no female politician whatsoever has said anything or come out to drum support for this girl. See, even if they are not drumming support for anything else, but drumming support to say if a relationship comes to an end, it should be amicable. Let her go. If she wants to go with violence, you as the elderly person, as the older person, you let her go. Why do you want to use power to keep her because you think you have the power? It's a shame. And I hope you people are opening your eyes when you are selecting your leader in this 2027 or 21st election that is coming, 2027 election. Open your eyes to know whom you are really voting for. Because if you're voting all of these women in, they don't freaking give a freaking hoot about anybody. They only care about themselves. Like I said, Ireti Kingibe, all of these women in the House of Senate, none of them has said anything. None of them has publicly come out to say, you know what, can this be dealt with? Nothing. Anyway, the last two tweets I've seen from Regina Daniels again was type shit. Type shit. Type shit. And then she said, life is actually funny. It's very funny. I'm sad or heartbroken. I'm now seated at the very chair I try to raise people up from. I hate sad people. I always believe it's better to die than to be sad, and death is not an option, but it's very easy, trust me. I'm an advocate for happiness. I believe in finding happiness in the tiniest things such as food, LOL. Sadness is spiritually and physically draining. Life equals living. Just live. Funny part, I'm my biggest motivation. I cry, look myself in the mirror, and then wipe them. When I raise responsibilities and demons up to defeat, I'm not mad to sit the FUCK down. And then Stanley on top said, who know they take cannabis? Hypocrites everywhere. Federal government should legalize cannabis. It shouldn't be classified as a drug. Even some governors and ministers they smoke canna. It is true. Hashtag free Sammy. So they keep going on like that. And yes, Auntie Kem mad woman, this is what she had to say when Regina Daniels dropped her post. So she tagged Regina Daniels, and I'm going to leave it here. She said, it's not fine you did drugs, so what? You just single-handedly ruined your image. Go and rehabilitate yourself and ignore this fake ass MF sharing you up. Kemi, you are the president of MFs. Yes, you are the president of motherfuckers. You are. She continued, they don't love you. Go clean your kidneys, your liver, and reclaim your life and your children. You were never married, as you said, so move on and start over. That is not up to you to tell her. She knows that is what she's doing, but you are making it difficult for her. She continued, nobody believed me when I said 14 drugs, 6 toxic levels, and I would just sit down and watching you die. Like I said, it's not your freaking bloody business, because it's not in your place to put out a medical history out on social media. And Tiagbaya, it is not your business. She continued, something I've been doing for 37 years. Bring the record. Bring the record of what you've been doing for the next 40. I challenge you to bring the record of what you said you've been doing for 37 years. And you're full. Bring the record. Agbaya. And you said you are a mother? I doubt it. She continued, you can tell me FOCK you all you want, but I won't let you die. It's none of your freaking business, okay? It's called tough love, Regina. Antoinette, you know what? She starts with all of the. I'm gonna put all of that here because I really can't finish reading that post there. With that being said, guys. Guys, leave your thought and opinion as always in the comment section. This case, I'm open. This is going to be the end of it, and they will resolve it. By the way, there was a video of Regina Daniels. You know, she's back to her. I'm going to put the video here. She's back to her bubbly life. I just hope that she's got lots of people to support her, lots of people to keep her strong and keep her going. Because Regina Daniels is only 3-4 years older than my first daughter, and I swear to God, I will go to the end of the world to make sure she gets happiness. So there's a lot of obviously past posts coming out about Regina Daniels' mother saying that Regina old mama, she go be 20 this October. Meanwhile, Regina already said herself that she got married at the age of 17, but her mom is saying 20. And she went on to say in that video, if I find it, I'll try and put it here. She went on to say that, Regina told me that, Mama, I want to get married early. 17.
This small pikin, where are they cause? Now, old mama, because of the wisdom where they ahead. If all those nonsense people where they open their dirty mouth, their gutter mouth, they talk, they no get them. Regina, na 20 years. Oh, no, be October with this. Which would they talk? Today, this is now waiting. And on the 10th year, she go be 20 years. She never tried. She tell me, Mama, she won't marry at early age. Just like what happened recently, they say Regina marry. I go marry one Methuselah, one old man. Shoo. I never see where person they drink Panadol for person headache. The small girl come and conquer give and say them force and enter the marriage. Now love, and me will be mama no get the right to tell and say come no love. Some of our celebrities they die inside house, they no fit talk. Some girls they cry inside there, they no fit talk because they marry young boys. What thing they different between young? I won't even ask her. My name na Rita Daniels. Onye choki bediama chukuji. Regina Daniels mama. I be actor. I see they produce. I dey into business. I be politician. Every angle, so far the children survive. Not like that. But no be bad one, no. We go discourage children, no. Let everybody get their own style as they train their own pikin, no. The way I think they train my own, if you know be the same way we think they train your own. But me, if they ask me, I see myself as the best mother.
17. The Regina is claiming she got married at 17, but you, the mother, you are saying that she got married at 20. Who is lying here? Who's lying here? I guess this is something for another video again. With that being said, guys, leave all of your thoughts and opinion as always based on what Ned Nwoko's brother had to say and what another brother had to say in that post, obviously confirming what Ned Nwoko has been doing, and the post of the fact that that widow that Ned Nwoko allegedly took her land, and somebody that supposedly passed away in Ned Nwoko's house and nobody held him, and that Agbaya uncle with grey beard and grey hair that said that now that Regina Daniels has said she's using drugs in somebody's house, when's the NDLA going to go and arrest her? Uncle, go and arrest her. Guys, leave your thoughts and opinion as always. If you've watched this video till now and you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notifications, share this video, and I'll be back with more teas on the Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels' family saga. With that being said, peace, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye.